Hey everybody, good morning. Brannon Beliso here. As you know, all these videos self-destruct within 24 hours. So if you're meant to be here, you will be here. If you're not, well, guess what? You won't. That's the cool thing about social media. We've been talking a lot about that in the past day or two. How to utilize social media and leverage it. This is an example of leveraging social media right now. These Facebook Live posts. I've been doing them for a while and it's built me loyal followers. We talked about that. Quality likes, quality followers. I don't want 5,000 followers, especially if they're from, all over the world. I need 5,000 followers within a 3 to 5 mile radius of my school, right? If I'm a brick and mortar school and my goal is to promote my school. Somebody reached out to me this morning and they said that Facebook ads are not working for me like they did a year ago. Absolutely. Do you know why? Who can tell me why? As you come aboard, say good morning and type in there why Facebook ads are not working as well as they did a year ago. Go ahead, type it in. So, while I'm waiting for you to come aboard, I got to keep rolling. So the reason I think they're not working as well for some people as they did a year ago is because that playing field is getting saturated. And as that playing field gets saturated, everybody's upping the ante. Your ad versus my ad. How can I get better attention? What do I need to say? What do I need to do? What type of, how am I going to strike and stimulate emotion in them? And that's it. A year ago, the person who reached out to me was probably running Facebook ads, and you were probably one of the only people in your neighborhood doing it. Now I bet everybody can do it. See, that's the thing that Facebook has allowed. Facebook allows anybody to run an ad. And if you know anything about anything, the data is still pretty young. Think about it. Facebook ads have been really popular for what? They've been out a year, 2 years? I don't know the exact time frame. But it's still a pretty young form of advertising. So as far as the data they've collected, I would think it's skewed a little bit. Like I've had amazing results with certain ads and other ones fall flat. I've split tested and it looked on paper like it would fly and do really well, only to see it fall flat. Okay? So, yeah, good. So Michael's saying his Facebook ads are working really well. I believe that, sir. I have my San Francisco location. We're doing a Facebook ad for camps. And we're booking 1 to 2 camps a day. Millbrae, on the other hand, 22,000 population, it's not the same. I talked to a mom yesterday at my school in Millbrae, and she said, I don't even use Facebook. Can you believe that? She said, I don't even use Facebook. Wow, man. That's crazy. That's like saying I've never had a latte at Starbucks, right? So I think it's understanding that Facebook is one of many mediums to advertise your business, and you need to be mindful of that. I know I am. What I tend to really concentrate on, and I'll talk a lot more about this at its time next week here in San Francisco, is if I'm a brick and mortar store, I want to concentrate my efforts on a 3 to 5 mile radius, right? Some people in a more rural area, that net might be wider, 10 miles, 15, whatever the case may be. But I know in San Francisco, it's a 3 to 5 mile radius. It's probably even tighter because people don't cross from borough to borough and neighborhood to neighborhood. So think about that for a minute, right? And I know we've been feeling Facebook is the end all be all. I understand that. I own Facebook stock. It's just going up, 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 up. I think it simulates more dollars in revenue than any other medium out there right now. Television, film. I mean, it's just great. I mean, television, radio. It's just crazy. It's crazy what it does. Really enjoy these in the morning. Keep them coming. Thank you. Thank you so much, Barry. I will. I do my best job by you. So, with that said, how else can we market our businesses, right? Because we're all about getting 10 new students. Well, if your only question to me today is how to get 10 more students, then I would be led to believe, first of all, we need to shut your back door, okay? Shut the back door. How do we shut the back door? Because if I get 10 in the front, 10 out the back, what does that matter? It doesn't, right? I'm still at net zero every month with my student base. So better classes, better scheduling, train the team better, create a better customer experience. I think all of those things equate closing that back door. Okay? Now let's talk a little bit about marketing. I said this the other day and I'll say it again. I think the challenge when we look how we're going to market our school in the community is we limit it to school talks, we limit it to where the demo team can perform, and we limit it to where I can have a booth. Those three things. And if you limit yourself to those three things, my challenge with that is, guess what? You're probably going to have a really hard time getting out into the community because the line is long. I mean, if I go to some communities, that line is long for school talks. I mean, it's long. There's people who've been standing in that line for a long time trying to get that business. Okay? So that way doesn't work. Let me see what Michael, I want to get what he's saying right there. Michael's saying, I make them look like normal posts. If they look like ads, they're not as effective. You know what? That's very, very true right now, Michael. People for a while were trying to do these slick ads, and Facebook got wise, and they limit the amount of copy you can put and the way it looks. I totally agree. I totally agree with you. I think we've got to be real. I think we have to be organic. I think we have to be transparent. I think we have to be appealing. You know, I just shared this with somebody yesterday. Go to my website, onemartialarts.com, spelled out O-N-E. My website sucks. You know, I've been learning how to design websites because that's who I am. I need knowledge. I need to learn. I can't just sit there and give money to somebody and let them do it. So we've been working on our own website for a while now. I want to learn about coding. I want to learn about design. I want to learn about writing effective copy. Go to my website. It sucks. Sucks. It sucked for the better part of 2 years now. But guess how many web leads we had? Web leads we had in so far in the past 30 days. 61 web leads. Something like 28 trials and 29 new students with a suck website. So what does that tell you? The website's not the end-all be-all. It's an important component, but it's one of many. Facebook ads are important. Some people love Yelp. Some people hate Yelp. I love Yelp. It works very well for us, but we're in a very urban environment with San Francisco and Millbrae, okay? If you're in the middle of a very rural area, I would think Yelp is literally ineffective. You're all the way on the East Coast, you're all the way on the West Coast, you're in a really urban environment, Yelp.com will work well. Another one we're running right now is Google Ads. We're checking that out. Why? You know, because it's there. It's on the right-hand side when you do your search. We're just trying to find other mediums because I believe, like some of you, Facebook is pretty saturated. It is. So you have to be really savvy. I like Michael's idea, making it look more real, making it look more like a post than anything. Let's see. Wow, a lot of stuff. Wow, a lot of people here. Skylar, Lyle, Ken, Walter, Stefan, Lorenzo, Perry, Adina, Michael, Ed. Oh, man. A lot of people here. Lots of Michaels today. So think about that. Do not limit yourself to school talks. Do not limit yourself to where the demo team can perform, and do not limit yourself to a booth. Think of back to school night. Think of a walkathon. Think of, you say, well, the demo team can't perform at back to school night. It's back to school night. We can't really have a booth there either because it's back to school night. I can't do a school talk because it's back to school night. They're there to get all the information. Yes, they are, but guess what? We have a cotton candy machine, right? They're serving hot dogs and chips for the parents because they're coming right from work. So they're eating that, and guess what? We're serving cotton candy at back to school night. Can you see that picture? Yeah. And somebody said, well, cotton candy's not in line with the martial arts values. I said, come on. If the little fluff of a cotton candy is going to destroy your integrity and discipline of your culture, then I would go back to the drawing board and revisit that again. Okay? It's a little cotton candy. It's not going to kill anybody. It's not going to hurt anybody. In fact, it's fun. But we wouldn't wear our karate uniform when we serve it. We would dress like this. One martial arts, very simple, and we're in the mix. Where else can we find it? Think about it. Man, Sunday at church, that's powerful stuff. That's powerful stuff. Why not offer to give out free baked goods and coffee at the end of church? Do it the first Sunday of every month. You sponsor it. You set it up. You provide it. Who is going to say no to that? Who is going to say no to that? Nobody will, right? There's another great example. For a while, they were running around with those ninja bouncy houses. I thought it's a pretty cool idea. My challenge with that, it's big, it's bulky. Somebody has to haul it. Somebody has to set it up. Somebody's got to watch it. You know, I find the cotton candy, I can send a couple high school girls out, and it's just as effective. Look for the video I posted where it's pouring rain, and we're like half a block deep of just people waiting in line for cotton candy. The other two vendors that were there, they had nobody at their tables because all they're trying to do is solicit leads. Don't give me some squishy stress ball. That's so played out. A squishy stress ball. Tell me, does that represent the culture of your school? The worldly knowledge of higher learning? A squishy stress ball? I don't think so. So that's what we're talking about. Be very creative in your methods. How can you market your school to get 10 new students? Well, we do an average now of about 15 to 20 birthday parties a month. Millbrae, they're all paid. San Francisco, they're free to our existing students. Now, in our school system, if a kid has a birthday party, he has to invite everybody in his class. So you're guaranteed 20 to 30 kids that have never been to your school. But somebody said, hey, I'm in a really rural area. Anytime we offer free birthday parties to existing students, it's always just the existing students and their immediate family that comes. Well, okay, there you go. So there's another variable that comes into play. So you got to be mindful of that. What works for me marketing-wise in San Francisco may not work for you. But what I'm asking you to do is to be a critical thinker, is to get out and know thy community, right? Know your demographic inside and out. Where do they sleep? Where do they eat? Where do they play? How do they behave? Where are they at? And then get to them. And if you can't get to them with a demo team, a school top, or a booth, hey, let it be a cotton candy machine. We did this run thing, where at the end of the run thing, the Chamber of Commerce gave out pancakes and sausage. We looked at it and said, man, we could do that better. We went to the run committee, and you know what we said? Can we donate blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, granola, yogurt, whipped cream, and chocolate chips? Are you okay with that? And all we want is to put a big sign that says, all toppings courtesy of One Martial Arts. Blam! We got exposed to 2,000 people because everybody went through that line, got their pancakes, got their sausages, think it's the same old song and dance every year. And who's waiting at the end of the rainbow? One Martial Arts with good things like blueberries, strawberries, expensive toppings, right? Blueberries don't come cheap, but we want to go big or go home. How's that? You like that idea? Type in there if you like that idea. Yeah, always, Michael. Always thinking outside the box. The thing is, we're looking for the magic bullet. We're looking for the holy grail. We do that Hail Mary pass, thinking this one Facebook ad is going to pack our school. This one Groupon is going to do it. No, it's not. They're all going to do it. Do them all and find out which one sticks. And when it stops sticking, then change gears and do something else. I don't do any print ad. Did you hear me? No print ad, zero. But I will do a direct mail piece at the beginning of the year, and a direct mail piece just before summer camp, and a direct mail piece just at back to school. And we find very effective in Millbrae. San Francisco, we do not do direct mail pieces at all. Ever, 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 ever. You feel me? So we are sending out 500 flyers through the school system to every child in our county. Good. Man, Michael, you sound like you're on point. Tell me a little bit about your school, Michael. How big is it and how many active? Do you have multiple schools? Where are you at? That's great. You're able to send out flyers through the school system. That's very, very great. Yeah, here they're pretty strict. They don't allow you to send stuff out to the school system. We did tap into one source where we donate pretty big, where they have the email list of every parent throughout the county, throughout the whole county. So all the elementary schools, we are allowed to promote our camps and our after-school program through that. But we donate money back for everybody who signs up for camp. Boom, $25 goes back to that organization. I think that works, right? I think that works really, really well. Really well. So again, being creative, thinking outside the box, finding a way to market your business that nobody else is doing. You know, 2 books I want you to read. Permission Marketing by Seth Godin and The Thank You Economy by Gary Vaynerchuk. Everyone knows Gary V, right? The Thank You Economy and Permission Marketing. They're both really, really passionate about looking at how saturated social media is becoming, recognizing it is a beast. I mean, Gary V is like the social media mogul of the world. He knows that medium better than most. And he's able to take social media and do amazing things. So Michael, tell me your numbers in just 2 months. I'm amazed. You're doing Facebook ads. You already got in the school system. Hey, JD, sir. What's happening, sir? All right. So let's be critical thinkers for a minute. Where else, think about it, the most unthinkable place you could be to promote your business, where would that be? Think of your demographics, moms, kids. Where do they live? Where do they hang out? Where do they breathe? While I'm waiting for you to type it in. Wow, 66,000. Okay. Michael, so how many active students do you have in 2 months? Go. So what are we going to do this summer? Schools are out. We can't do a school talk, right? We can't put a booth up at Sun. What, we're going to do Power Ranger opening night? What are we going to do? All the ones are going to have a Q Dojo, Parents Night Out events, and many others. Yeah. Yep. I'm just doing it, man. I'm doing it, JD. JD's going to be at the Super Show. Make sure you go take his seminar, and he's traveling the country. He's traveling the country, man. So if you get a chance to go to one of his seminars, please do. Please do. Please do. So, okay, here we are, summertime. Let's be creative. Think for a minute. Summertime. Schools are out. Can't do a school talk. Can't get a booth. How are we going to promote our business this summer? How? 8 signups off the Facebook ads. Good. Very good, Michael. Very good. So how are we going to promote our schools this summer, Michael? Come on. Lorenzo says, I have a park across the street from my dojo. I mentor Lorenzo, so don't listen to him. He's got all the answers now. All right, so think about it. How are we going to promote our schools this summer? Well, of course, summer camps. We are packed. Our summer camps are like 80% capacity right now in San Francisco, in Millbrae. We have a spring camp going on right now in San Francisco with over 30 kids all week long. It's packed. Now, we could probably do 50, so it's not as packed as I want it to be. But for spring camp, that's really good. No, I'm not at the Super Show, Lorenzo. I'm not going to the Super Show. I normally speak there. It's the second year I haven't spoken, so we find it's not advantageous for us to have a booth unless I'm speaking there. They kind of go hand in hand for us. So unless I'm invited to speak at the Super Show, you probably won't see me there. We have put together a Summarize Saturday where we show kid-friendly movies and serve pizza. Cost, bring a buddy. Stop showing movies, Jeremy. Please, I tell everybody in the industry, stop showing movies. I can do that at home. If I want an electronic babysitter, if I want to stick my kid in front of a TV, I can do that at home. Bring value. Bring value, okay? I want you to bring value, people. Stop that. Bring value. All right? Summer camp through daycares, sure, great. Parents' night out, summer events, I don't know. Really easy. Well, Vegas gets pretty hot during the summer. But for most of us, where are people on a Sunday? Where are kids and parents on a Sunday? Go. Then I'm going to let you go. It's the last one I'm going to give you for the day. Where are parents on a Sunday? Go. Where are they? Where are they on the Sunday, man? Think about 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Lorenzo, of course you should go to the Super Show. There's a lot of great people there. I'm not the only one with knowledge. God, there's a lot of great people at the Super Show. You should absolutely go to the Super Show. Just make sure you come to my It's Time Live event first, okay? All right, come on. Where are people on a Sunday, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock? Where are they? Type it in. Church? After church, Gene. After church. Where do people hang out? All right, this is the last one because I get it. You got it, Neil. They are in the park. Gregory, they are at the park. So guess what we do? Okay, write this down. Everybody write this down. This is my last nugget for the day. We use Kung Fu Panda. I take 2 or 3 high school team members. One's dressed as Kung Fu Panda. The 2 other team members are holding helium balloons on strings, say One Martial Arts with our web address on it. They're carrying bubble guns and they're blowing bubbles, right? A jam box playing tunes, and they have fruit snacks attached to these little bitty rack cards. We walk into a park like freaking Disneyland. We blow in there, boom, 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 give the kids balloon, fruit snacks, rack cards, blowing bubbles, right? Playing music, taking pictures with Kung Fu Panda, and we're out in 15 minutes on to the next park. Yeah, if you're in Florida, hit the beach. Imagine if you come strolling down that beach, right? And you're on and you're off. You don't need a permit. It's not like you're setting up shop, right? And you're camping there all day. You get in, you get out, you go on to another part of the beach. You get in, you get out, you go to another part of the park. Who feels me on that? Tell me that's not innovative. Come on, you know it is. Again, I just understand where my demographic plays, where they live, where they eat, where they're at, and we're out in the mix, man. And we're promoting our business, right? We are, and every kid loves bubbles and Kung Fu Panda and balloons and fruit snacks. Did I miss anything in there? Balloons, bubbles, Kung Fu Panda, fruit snacks. I think we covered all the bases. Right. And attached to that nice organic fruit snack is what? A rack card with a call to action. Promoting benefits, 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 and why, and then boom, one small call to action. You feel me? Drop the mic. Brannon Beliso, go to brannonbeliso.com/itstime/live. Right?